with another video. That's the moon right there. You can't really see it that well, but it's freaking beautiful. It's a full moon. You know, full moons. The last full moon I had here, my daughter went nuts. Like the full moon, like we are definitely influenced by the moon. So let me walk away here, away from the cars. Just wanted to take a look at the moon real quick. You know, the moon definitely calls to me. And I remember one night I was dancing under the moon, and it was a full moon too. It was beautiful. It felt so good. It felt so connected to Mother Nature. And today, real quick, I want to talk to you guys about labels, man. Labels. Labels. You know, we can use labels. We can use labels to communicate. We can use labels and things and time. We can use these things in order to work together, in order to come together, in order to cooperate, in order to kind of understand each other. You know, we have something that we've all agreed upon means this, and we can use it to communicate. But the thing is, a lot of people are getting so caught up in labels. They want to define themselves. They're fighting to define themselves. I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm this. And because I'm this and you're that, I can't agree with you, whatever. You know what? These labels are causing so much separation. We need to get away from them. Not only are they causing separation, but they are causing us to literally live in our own minds and be stuck there. We're creating prisons inside of our brains, inside of us. We are trapped. We've literally become trapped inside of our own bodies. You know, we get caught up in these labels, and then we feel as if we have to literally change. We feel as if we have to literally change everything about us in order to fit into these labels, rather than just using the labels for their purpose, but not labeling yourself, not tying yourself down to something. And right, because you're everything, you know. When I've attached myself to a lot of labels in the past, and I must say, I'm gonna tell you this much: I am no longer tied to any label. I could use a label today and not use it tomorrow, and it's okay. I'm fine with that. You know, life is about change. I'd rather just be able to do what I want when I want. You know, it's much simpler that way. And of course, I do it out of love. And doing it out of love makes it in a way that I can benefit myself and benefit those around me, and it's a beautiful thing. And what I notice with labels is, especially, I can talk about the raw vegan label, which I've used quite a bit recently. And I've been a high raw vegan for over a year now. But there were times when I was trying to stick to the 100% raw, and it really, really got to me. Just that label itself, I was so focused on it that it added so much stress into my life. And I also noticed that it was adding stress into a lot of people's lives as well. You know, I see the people that are claiming that want to be 100% raw. That's all they're focused on, and they're throwing out all their fear, just like I was throwing out fear for the people that aren't living that raw lifestyle. And it did not have a good ending. You know, I ended up binging a lot on food, on cooked food and junk food. And once I let that label go, I was able to actually eat more raw and be healthier and be happier and be more stable. I allowed myself to be, not to be something, but to just be, to exist, to flow with life. It's hard to flow with life if you're too busy if you're putting yourself in a box. If you put yourself in a box, you are restricted. I have no box. If I want to do something, I do it. This month, though, I am doing all fruit for the month of January. That's my decision. I just did it. Not because I'm trying to be 100% raw. I don't care about that label. I really don't. I do believe that the truth is in the fruit. I'll never take that away. The truth is definitely in the fruit. And I believe the truth will set you free. But I don't feel the need to tell everybody to go 100% raw, go only eat fruit or whatever. Do what feels good to you. You are different than me. You're living a different life than me. You're going through different things. You know, you going 100% raw might be the worst decision in your life. So I'm not going to tell you to do it. But I'm going to tell you, you know, eat more fruit. You will not regret it. Anybody can eat more fruit. And that's the closest thing to us, to who we are. You know, that should be your base of our diet, at least in my opinion, in my experience. I've experienced it myself. I've been there. And all my friends, you know, anybody around me, if you've been around me, if you've been in my presence, there's a good chance that you are eating a lot more fruit now than you were before. So that's what I do, man. I don't really need to tell anybody to go fully raw vegan, and I can talk to anybody about this, whether they eat meat or not. Even if you eat meat, start eating more fruit. Guarantee you, eventually you're gonna stop eating meat because you're gonna start loving those fruits. Because those fruits are gonna talk to you. The fruits are gonna talk to your DNA to be like, man, I really like this fruit. It really goes well with me. It really digests well. I don't have to work so hard. It's very simple. It's not complicated. The truth is simple and the lies are complicated. So don't worry about labels, man. Be free. Be a free spirit. Be you. Be human. Exist. Enjoy this experience, you know? And take care of your health, because true health is in your wealth, that's for sure. And that's why I eat so much fruit. But also, if I want, I'll have a pizza, I'll have a burger. Of course, it's vegan. If I want to, I'll have those things. But primarily, eating fruit, man. So that's my video for the day, guys. Remember, just don't take life too seriously. Take care of yourself first in order so that you can be able to take care of others. Your mental state is very important. Raw vegan is not the most important. Your diet is really not the most important thing. At least not just the diet based on food. You have to look at other things like meditation and going out to nature. You know, oxygen, air is what we need the most. And you know, the best quality air, you're gonna get that not in the city. You need to go out to nature. Go to the mountains. You know, go for a hike. You know, your friends. What are they telling you? Are they encouraging you? Are they putting you down? The kind of music you're listening to, is it uplifting? I highly recommend Paul Isaac. Paul Isaac is my favorite artist right now. I listen to his album like every single day. His soundtracks, his music is playing in my head all the time. It really helps to keep me elevated, to keep me in a good mood. You know, so diet is not just food, you know. You have everything. Everything is a diet. Everything is food. Everything around us is food. You know, the air, the water, everything that we feel, anything that affects our senses is food. So it's not just food. So don't go 100% raw and then neglect everything else. Take care of your mental health. All right. I love you guys. If you like this video, hit the like button below. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one if you have not already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And get outside even when it's cold. I'm trying my best. See that? But 1 degree, like I said. Actually, I said that on my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Link is in the description. But yeah, it was 1 degree a couple days ago. And after feeling 1 degree, 12 degrees is a blessing for sure. I love you guys.